So good morning to one and all. We have already finished two practicals, yes. One is Megger and second one we have finished that three-phase power measurement by using a two-watt meter method for both balanced and unbalanced load. Yes, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today we are going to discuss experiment number 3, that is called the measurement of medium resistance by using Whitson bridge here. So actually it will comes in the third unit, that is potentiometer and bridges circuit actually. So we have not yet started the third unit. For that reason I have prepared some PPTs slides I have prepared for explanation purpose. Once you understood the theory parts, then we will go for the practical. Okay, for that reason I have made one separate PPTs for this one here. So the title of the experiment is measurement of medium or high resistance. Actually it is Whitson bridge is used for the measurement of the medium resistance only, but according to your university syllabus they have mentioned high resistance. Up to few mega ohms it is going to measure. For that reason can consider as high, but practically the standard it is going to measure the medium resistance only. So bridge circuits means I think you have studied some resistances are connected in bridges. Those bridge circuits we have to, by using the type of bridges, we are going to measure the resistance here now. So the aim of the experiment is to measure the unknown high resistance or medium resistance by using Whitson bridge here. In a bridge circuit, one resistance we are going to consider as unknown resistance. That unknown resistance practically we have to identify, as well as theoretically we have to do the calculation. Both the values should be matched. It should come to the nearer values over there. Yeah. So for this experiment, what are the equipments or apparatus required, we are going to discuss here now. So the apparatus or equipments required here now. So Whitson bridge trainer kit, the bridge circuit which have all the components, it kit is available. So that kit is must to discuss the experiment, to do the practical on this one here. So this kit, only on this kit we are going to do the practicals here now. So the main apparatus is this one, Whitson bridge trainer kit. Second one, decade resistance box or unknown resistance. Some resistances we have to add for the unknown resistance. That one we have to connect. To connect that one box is required, and digital multimeter to measure the resistance of that values, and we can measure the voltage also. Here voltage doesn't matter because the unknown resistance we are going to measure here now. So only the digital multimeter is required for the measuring the resistance here now. So inside this connection, the trainer kit, to do the connection, some connecting patch cards are required. So those patch cards, some patch cards are required. So these are the apparatus or components we are going to call it. Next one, this is the circuit diagram. In the physics, I think you have seen this circuit, I think. Yes, just a minute. So this is the circuit diagram of the experiment here. How many resistances are there here?
Four.
Four resistances. All four resistances are connected in the form of bridges only. In the form of bridge, it is one bridge only we are going to call here now. So one end of the resistance, two resistances are connected here now, one and another one. But here another R1 end is connected to the R2, and R2 end is connected to the R3. Sorry, R4. R4 is connected to the R3 here. They have made a chain of circle or the bridge they have formed all the resistances are connected in the form of bridge here. Now, for that reason, we are going to call this one as bridge circuit. This circuit is developed by a Whitson. The scientist who has developed this one is Whitson here. Now, for that reason, the bridge name came as Whitson bridge. So the application of this bridge is to measure the resistance here. Now, how many resistances are there? R1, R2, R3, R4 here. Now, okay, 4 resistances are there. These 4 resistances, out of 4 resistances, this one is variable. It indicates variable resistance, the arrow inside the resistance. Yes. So the standard resistance, whatever the symbol of the resistance is, this one. Okay, this is the symbol of resistance we are going to consider. Yes, this is the symbol of resistance. But if the resistance is variable or rheostat, we are going to call that one here now. That one arrow we are going to add inside this one. It means it is variable resistance. We are going to call that one here. Rheostat we are going to call here. The equipment name is rheostat or variable resistance. Is it clear? आवाज आ रहा है क्या नहीं? Is it audible?
Yes.
Okay. So R1 is variable, R3 is variable, R4 is not variable, R2 is not variable here. See here. So R2 and R4, we are using some options are there, standard resistance we can use here now. But R1 and R3 should be variable resistance in the ratio we are going to use. Why we are using this one as variable, I will tell you later here. It will connect here. What is this one? Z indicates what here now? Z indicates galvanometer. Galvanometer, what it will do? It will sense the current. Null detector also we are going to call this one here now. Null detector. If the potential difference between this point and this point is same, then this one, it will not detect anything. It will be null detector we are going to call. If it will detect it, null means it will act as an open circuit here. It will act as open circuit. The voltage drop or potential difference between B to A and D to A is equal, then this will not detect. The bridge is considered as balanced. We are going to call that one. If any potential difference is there, B to A and D to A, then whatever the difference is there, that difference of the current, it will act as a circuit. Then it will detect some values of the current here now. It is going to show some values. It is going to detect here. I'll show in the kit. Clearly, I'll show in the kit here. See, this galvanometer as current sensitive element is used here. Now, if the potential difference between B to A and D to A is not 0 or not equal, then the potential galvanometer will detect here. Now, see, if the potential difference of B to A and D to A is equal, then it will detect 0, or we can say that one, the bridge is balanced here. It will act as an open circuit. There is no instrument like that it is going to act. We can consider the potential difference between B to A and D to A. Common point where the galvanometer is connected to the B and D, it is connected. Yes, B and D it is Okay, due to some internet connection problem, it has directly stopped. We'll continue, no need to worry about that. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
So if the galvanometer is connected at a point B and D here now, so we can consider the potential difference between D to A and B to A, or we can consider the other terminal of the battery source here now. You can consider C also, B to C and D to C. The potential difference should be same here now. Voltage drop across R2 and R4 is equal, then it will act as a balanced, or voltage drop across R1 and R3 is equal, then the potentiometer, or sorry, galvanometer, it will detect 0. So the bridge is said to be balanced here now. If it acts as a balanced condition, the current, it will act as an open circuit, then the current flowing through this galvanometer will become, current flowing through this galvanometer will be 0. In the open circuit, any current will flow?
No.
No. So on that condition, it will act as 0. If it is unbalanced, the potential drop, voltage drop across this and voltage drop across this is different, vary, then at this point and this point it will compare whatever the excess drop is there. Based on that, the current will, some current will flow here now, and it will detect the some value here. That is called unbalanced, we are going to call it. Only for the balanced condition we are going to do the practicals here now. We are going to measure that one here now. If the potential drop across this one and this one will become same, then the I1 R1 we can write here now. Potential drop across this one is what? VAB equal to we can write I1 R1. Yes, we can write I1 R1 or not? Reply fast.
Yes, sir.
According to I1 R1. Similarly, the voltage drop across VAD. VAD is nothing but this one, equal to
I2, R2.
I2 R3.
I2 R3, or R1 also we can use here now. R3 here, R3 resistance is there here. Okay, so if it is R2 and this one also R3 we can consider. We have orderly we have taken here now. R1, R2, R3, R4, sorry, I1, R1, R2, R3, R4, like that we have connected here. At this condition, we can write I1, R1 equal to I1, R1 equal to I2, R3. We can write like this. The formula, because at balanced condition, it will occurs over there or not here. No, I1 R1 plus I2 R3. Yes.
Yes, sir.
In this balanced condition, I1 R1 equal to I2 R3. We can write down here. We can write here now. But I have one doubt here now. If it is balanced condition, the current flowing through this one will become 0. So same current I1 will flow here also.
Yes.
So we can same this one. We can call this one as I1 equal to I3. We can call.
Yes, sir.
I1 equal to I3 equal to, according to Ohm's law, what is the total EMF? E here now. We can write E divided by R1 plus R2. Both same current, here also same current is flowing, here also same current is flowing. We can say that one R1 plus R2 we can write. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, similarly, considering this branch here now, I2 equal to I4 we can write. Same current, if it is current flowing through this one will become open. So in I2 current will flow through the R4 also here now. So on that condition, we can say I2 equal to I4 equal to, tell the formula, any one of you. I4 equal to E
E
divided
upon plus R4.
E upon
R3 plus R4.
R3 plus R4. R3 plus R4. We can say that. Okay. R3 plus R4. Now, here I1 term is there. Here I2 term is there. In the place of I1, can I substitute this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In the place of I1, can I substitute here? So it will become E. Actually, I didn't brought E. R1 divided by R1 plus R3, R2. R1 plus R2. Similarly, this one, in the place of I2, can I substitute this one? Yes.
Yes, sir.
In place of I2, can I substitute this one? Here also E is there. Here also E is there. It will get cancelled here now. And the term is left here now. R3 divided by R3 plus R4. R3 plus R4, it will left or not?
Yes, sir.
So E gets cancelled here now. You send this part into here, multiply with R1. You send this part into here, multiply with R3, and rearranging the equation, I will show you people that 32. Why these people are joining now? You can see here. Same thing we have considered here. Now here I1 R1 equal to I2 R2 I have used. Actually R3 we have to use. By considering this one, combining equation number 1 and 2 here, this equation number 1 and equation number 2 and 3, 2 and 3 will get equation like this: R1 divided by R1 plus R3 plus R2 divided by R2 plus R4 here. So rearranging the equation, will get the final equation will be like R1 R4 equal to R2 R3. This is the equation for the balanced condition. This is the equation for the balanced condition. But the misplace of R1 R4, it may be happened over there. Misplace of R1 R4 may happened over there. But by doing the circuit diagram, by seeing the circuit diagram for the balanced condition, you can consider these opposing resistance. You have to consider here now. This R1 R4 equal to what are the opposing pair? Another opposing pairs of the resistance.
R3, R4.
How it is R3 R4? R2 and
R3.
R3 and R2 here now. So R2 R3 we can write here. R1 R4 equal to R2 R3. Same equation, it will be used for the all the equation here now. R1 R4 equal to R2 R3. Otherwise one equation ho gayi. Otherwise you can consider from this equation R1 divided by R2 equal to R3 divided by R4 also you can write. R1 divided by R2, R3 divided by R4. Yes. From this equation, R1 divided by R2 equal to R3 divided by R4. So you can consider here now R1 by R2 equal to R3 by R4 also you can write. R1 by R2 equal to R3 by R4. Or you can write R4 by R3 equal to R2 by R1 also you can write. Anything you can write, the bridge opposite R1 R4 equal to R2 R3. This is the equation for the balanced condition here. Is it clear? Based on this equation only, we are going to find the equation for the any one resistance we can measure here. Now suppose if we are considering R4 as the unknown resistance, then R4 equal to R2 R3 divided by R1 we can write here the formula from this one. R4 equal to R2 R3 divided by R1. Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you can measure the R1 value, R1 equal to R2, R3 by R4. You can measure the R2 equal to R1, R4 divided by R3. R3 equal to R1, R4 divided by R2. By using this same equation, we can calculate R1, R2, R3, R4. So this is the equation number 5, shows the balanced condition of Wheatstone bridge. If 3 of the resistances are known, then 4th may be determined by the formula. Out of this 4 resistance, if we know 3 values of the resistance, 1 unknown value is there. That 1 unknown we can calculate. Is it clear? Where R4 is we can consider R4 as the unknown resistance. Then R2 is the standard resistance, we can call that one. R1, R3, we can consider as decade ratio arms, which may be variable. R1 and R3, we can vary. By varying that one, we can make the bridge balance here. Is it clear? This equation, all of you note down. Note down the equation. Note down kiya gaya?
Yes, sir.
See, I am not going to give any reading calculations. You have to write in the practical notebook. Okay, remember that one. So this is the theory part here now. So based on this circuit diagram we have, we have to do the connection as per the EMF battery source of positive is connected to the point A. Means R1 and R3, one terminal we should have to short here. Now it should have to connect here now. And the B point should be connected to the R2 of and R2 other end connected to the C, D, like that. We have written the principle or procedure based on the kit available in our department. How the kit is available, based on that. Connections are made as per the connection diagram. Circuit diagram, we can call that one here now. Connect the decade resistance box at R4 terminal. Decade resistance box is nothing but unknown resistance. We have to connect here at R4 terminal. Now switch on the unit and vary the resistance R1 and R3. In the circuit diagram, R1 and R3 are variable. R1 and R3 is variable resistance. Yes.
Yes, sir.
We have to vary this R1 and R3, and now vary R2. R2 will be fixed. We are using here now. Switch off the unit and remove the patching and measure the R2 value. We have to measure. Now measure the resistance at R2 and I1, R1 and R3. We have varied that one here. Now varied means we have known value only. R2 also known value. R4 we have to calculate here now. So R1 is variable value. Whatever the varied, when the bridge came to balance, that R1 value you have to enter here, R2 you have to enter here, R3 we have to enter here now. But R4 practically how much is there? By using a multimeter we have to measure. Theoretically, by using the formula of R4 equal to R2 R3 divided by R1, we have to calculate here, and we have to write the values here. For different R4 values, we can measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 readings here. This is the observation table of the practical here. Now what we have to observe in the practical? What we have to observe in the practical here? Is it clear? Is it clear now? I will show the kit here. The bigger part, other part is there. That is based on the kit also. We have to show here now. So precautions, what we have to do, check all the connections before turning on the power supply. Note the reading accordingly. Avoid loose connections. Calculations. You note down this formula and this observation table. For 2 readings you take down. Write the observation table in your notebook. And all of you sit down with calculators. Okay. We'll move to the practical now. So we have available kit in our department. That kit is, I will go to the kit now. I'll move to the kit, all of you. Okay. I will stop the video now here. I'll join by mobile and I will show the kit and all the connections I will show to you. Okay, some people's just a minute. Connect, take the access to participants. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
So is it visible? It is visible.
Yes, sir.
Instead of that one, I will show this kit first. Okay, here. This is the galvanometer, null type. Actually, we have two kits in our department. One is the digital one. Another one we are using here now, analog one. Analog is visible. The
Yes.
detector, one is digital,
Yes,
another one is analog here now. The digital is there, this one is analog is there. Both the other connections are same only here. See here, this is the circuit diagram we are using. Yes,
Yes, sir.
whatever we have discussed the same circuit diagram. Here R1 is there, here R3 is there, R2 is there, R4 is there. Okay, R1 and R3 are the variable resistance. See here, 1, 2, 3. 3 knobs are available.
Yes, sir.
That is for variation of R1 value. By varying this one, we can vary the R1 value, we can vary here. R1 value, we can vary here. This one, vertical axis. What are the horizontal all 1, 5 resistances they have connected? This is variable for the R3 here now. Variable for the R3. The R2 value, they have given 3 options here now. 1, we can connect 330 ohm. E indicates ohm here, no? We can connect 330 ohm, and second one it indicates 560 ohm, and third one we have considered that is nothing but 1 kilo ohm. Out of these three, only any one resistance we can consider value here. This is the standard they have used here. So R1 we can vary, R3 we can vary here, no? R2 any one we can use here, and R4 we have to connect unknown resistance here, no? This dotted line indicates that it is not connected inside. They have provided two ports they have provided here, no? We can connect from the external sources here. So here we have used two R4 resistances are there. I will not show the value of that one here now. So blue color indicates one value, red black color indicates another value here now. Though that value we have to connect here and we have to measure that one. I will show that one later practically here. We'll do the connection now. So this dotted line indicates that it doesn't have any connection. Here to here we have to do the connection. Here to here we have to do the connection. This to this, and this dotted line wherever it is there, we have to show the connection. We have to do that one. Okay, the E indicates this one here now. The E is this one. We have to do the connection here now. E we have to do the connection. So we have one more kit also. Is it clear? Anything else? Any doubts here in this kit?
No, sir.
No. I will show the manual also. Here some lab instruments are there. The diagram they have given, and the connection diagram also they have shown here. Here, this is the connection diagram. Is it visible here now?
Yes.
Is it visible or not? See here, I will show that one. At R1 and R2, in between here, dotted line is there. The lines are there. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So he has shown here now this dotted line here, this one and this one.
Yes, sir.
This one extended wire, from the wire we have to connect here now, and from the wire we have to connect to this any one resistance here. This it is a connection diagram. We can call this one here. Where we have to do the connection, we are adding here now. So according to this connection diagram, we will set. I will remove all the connections here now. I will remove first starting. Just a minute. See here. I have removed all the connection. We can first what I will do, I will make this one as assure that one. It is there 0. I will set that one. All I will set at 0. Okay. It is there at 0 or not, we have to identify here. Next, what I will do, I will randomly, I will make the bridge unbalanced. That one randomly, I will make that one as unbalanced here now. Randomly, I will do that one. Okay. Here, see here. 100K means 1 into 100, 2 into 100 kilo ohm, like that we have to multiply. Plus this one, plus this, plus this, plus this, like that. 5 resistances, you can vary here now. Here, 100, E 100 ohm plus 10 ohm plus 1 ohm. 1 means 10 here now. 10 into 10, 100 here now. 100 into 10, it is nothing but 1000 here now. So 1110 ohm, we are vary from this one. Shall I start connection?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first one, small patch cards are required. I will take the small patch cards. Just a minute. Okay. So based on the circuit diagram, from the battery supply to where we have to give? Positive to? Where we have to give? According to the circuit diagram. Anywhere we can give that one, but according to this circuit diagram, see here now, the positive is connected to the in between R3 and R4, and negative is connected at the in between R1 and R2 value. They have connected here now. So I will connect. Before that, we will start to do the connection of this one only. Here R2, how much can I use? Can I use 560? or 1 kilo ohm, we will use that one. Okay, 1 kilo ohm, this last one 1 kilo ohm, middle one 560. Okay, I will use 1 kilo ohm. I have used here now. Another one, you short I will short this one and I will connect to here now. So this part is over now. This part is over now. Next, similarly, from here to here we have to do the connection at this part. Patch cords, bigger one, bigger patch cords are there. From this point to what is this one? R4 point. R4 point, it should have to go to the here. The R4 is there. I will use one terminal here now. The R4. I will connect to the R4 terminal here. So I'll use here now directly. No. Okay, I'll use it over there. Next, R4 other terminal, where should it should have to connect? Where is the R4 other terminal? This one. Yes. R4 other terminal is this one. I will connect to here. I will connect to here now. R4 connection is over now. And R2 and R1 are shorted here now. R2 and R1. So R2 connection is also over. Now we'll go for the R1 connection. R1 connection from here to here and here to here it is there. But from this to this, we have to use the R1 connection. And again, from here to where it should have to go? Here dotted lines are there or not? In between. This dotted line, it indicates no connection. This dotted line, it indicates no connection at all here. So R1 connection is over now. Next, we will go for the R3 connection. So R3 here already connection is there. This one, I will connect. The other terminal, I will connect to the here now. It's not connecting. Just a minute, I will close that one. Okay, and I will give the supply in between the galvanometer here now. I'll give the supply in between the galvanometer here now. One is I will connect here, another patch cord. Okay, I will connect to the here now. I will connect to the here. This whatever the 5 volt DC is there, they have provided here now. They have provided here now. Can I switch on now? I think connection is over. I think. Can I switch on?
Yes, sir.
As per the circuit diagram, I have done that one. Okay. See here. The bridge is still it is showing balanced. Balanced दिखा रहे? Yes. Why? Because here the switch is open here now. The K is available here. Switch is open, so no current is flowing. I will close the switch. See here now. Galvanometer. What has happened? The bridge is balanced or unbalanced now? Bridge is unbalanced now.
Yes, sir.
So what we have to do? little bit sensitive here now. See here, very sensitive is there, so we can vary here now. We can see here it is varying now. Balanced condition, still some little bit changes there. Balanced now. Bridge is balanced.
Yes, sir.
So by varying the R1 and R3, I have made the bridge as balanced now. So what I will do, I will turn off the, I will switch off the supply. So we have to check the value of resistance now here now. All of you note down the values. Reading you note down somewhere. Okay. You note down the readings. Just a minute, I will take the one notebook also. See here. What is the value of R1? First, you have to note down the R1 here now. See here, this one actually 1 is there. 1 into 100.
100.
Just a minute. Once again, I will, let me check. Because this knob is varying here now. 2 is there actually. 1, 2. The bridges came to balance. So 2 into 100.
200.
200 plus. How much it is there here now? 6. Yes. 6 into 10.
60.
60 plus here 2 into 1. 2. So the R1 value equal to 200 plus 60 plus 2. It is nothing but 262 ohm. Can I write like this?
Yes.
Okay. Next, similarly, what is the R2 value? We have used the standard one here now. The middle value we have used. Middle one means how much it is there? 560 ohm. 560. Okay. That is not difficult here now. R3 I will consider here now. See here. This is 100K is there. This value is 0. So no, we have not varied anything here now. This one point we have varied here now. 1 into 1K. 1K is nothing but 1000. Yes. 1 into 1000. We have considered. Here how much it is there? 3. 3 into 100.
300.
Plus 3 into 100 plus 1 into 10. 1 into 10. This one is 1 into 10. And this one is 0 is that here now. So we can write 1 into 1000 is nothing but 1000 plus 3 into 100 is nothing but 300. 1 into 10, 10. So total value equal to 1310 ohm. We can write R3 equal to. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So R1 equal to 262 ohm, R2 equal to 560 ohm, and R3 equal to 1310 ohm. So we know the formula R1, R4 equal to R2, R3. So R4 equal to R2, R3 divided by R1. What is the R2 value? 560. What is the R3 value? 1310. What is the R1 value? 262. Calculate it. Any one of you calculate? $560 into 1310 divided by 262. How much it came?
2800.
2800. Somewhere it is missed then. Somewhere it is missed it. This R1 value only we have in the confusion mode. Just a minute, I will check once again. Instead of 560 into 1310 divided by 162. It is not 262. R1 equal to 162. It is actual value. R1 equal to 1 into 100. 162. You do that one 162. How much you get? You will get, you calculate it now. 560 into 1310 divided by 162. How much you got? $560 into 1310 divided by 162. 4,000.
4528.39.
48.39. We can write this one as 1, 2, 3, 4.5K. R4 equal to 4.5K we can write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So R4 value is unknown. This is the calculated value. We have to check the practical value here now. Where we have connected R4, I will show you now. So what is this one?
5K.
Connected. So across this, I will connect the multimeter and I will show the reading also to you. I will connect the multimeter and your calculated value is, see here, how much you are getting here now?
4.980.
4.98 and 4.5. Is it almost clear? Nearer value?
Yes.
Practical value is 4.98 you write down and calculated value is 4.56 is there, 4.6 you write down. So both will be verified here now. Both will be verified.
6K na?
4.6. K only. 4.9 and 4.6 K. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So like this we have to do here now. Like this we have to do here now. So one more thing I will do here. Another I will connect where we have connected. Just a minute. So instead of 5K, I will use 10K now. Instead of 5K, I have used 10K here now. See here now. Bridge is unbalanced now. Bridge is unbalanced. I will set here now. See here. We have to make the the bridge is coming near value only. See here, it is varying. It is balanced now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will switch off now. I will turn off now. Okay, we'll check the value of the R1. We'll check that one now. R1 will check that one now. Just a minute. Once again, I will check. Okay, it is balanced now. It is balanced now. So second reading you take down. R1 equal to see here 2 into 1 plus 1 into 10 plus it is actually 1 point is there here now. One knob is there is 0 only I think. Just a minute. R1 you will keep holding in the I will tell the value of R1 here now. This knob is not correct actually. It is moving like this. Okay, actually it is 1 into 100 we are going to use or 100 we can minus that one here. So 2 plus 10 plus 100 is nothing but 112 ohm. R1 equal to 112 ohm. R2 equal to we have used 560 only. R3 equal to this one 0 is there. Here 0 is there. Next R3 equal to it is 1 into 1000. 1 into 1000 plus 1 into 1000 plus this one 1 only na 1 into 100 1 into 100 this one 2 into 10 plus 2 into 10 and last one 0 is there. So 1000 plus 100 plus 20 is nothing but 1120 here now 1120. So calculate R2 equal to 56, R3 equal to 1120 divided by 12. No, 112. 5600 it came here now. Something is what? R1 R3 no? What is the formula? R2 R3 divided by R1 we have to do. 5600 it is getting here now. Somewhere it is missing. So how much you got? 560 into 1120 divided by 1 into 10 plus 2 plus 2 112 56. So this much difference it should not have to come. Yeah, somewhere we have done. Just a minute. I will check the R3 value once again. Two. This one is 0. This one is also 0. So 100 1 into K 1K 1 into 100 that is 100 2 into 10 2 into 10 2 into 10. So 1000 plus 100 plus 20. Here it is correct. It is 100. Okay. 1000 I have used it na? Instead of that it is 1 into 100 that is 100 plus 1 into 10 110 plus 1 into 1 that is 111. You calculate it. How much you got?
Sir, R1 is how much?
111 111. 5 and 6 you are getting
5.6K.
Just a minute. I have terminals are reversed I think. $560 to 560 2120 divided by 112. 560 into 2120 divided by 112. Okay. Here actually it is 1k is 2 ways there actually very here now. R2 equal to you take down. See R1 equal to 11111. R2 equal to 2 into 1000 plus 1 into 100 into 2 into 10. This 2 also we can reduce here now actually. Just a minute, I will see here. There is no change at all. 2 into 10, that is 20 also you reduce it. Yes, it is null only. Okay. So you consider 2100 here now. 2100. So R1 equal to 111, R2 equal to 560, R3 equal to 2100, R4 equal to R2, R3 divided by R1, R2 equal to 560 into 2100 divided by 112. Calculate it. How much you will get? You check it. How much you got? Tell fast. Have you calculated or not?
10.5K.
10.5K is nothing but, okay, 10.5K. How much we have connected here now? See here. 10K we have connected.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like this we have to do. Otherwise, by using the multimeter also we can measure that one. By using the multimeter also we can measure this one. See here. 9.95 is nothing but 10K only. Na? Kilo ohm is that it is.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So based on this one, this is the actually practical we have conducted for the Wheatstone bridge here. The same practical here, null detector we have made as 0 here. Instead of that one, we can use this digital means it will show some value. We can make the values 0 exactly. But these knobs are, some variables are there. So same kit is same, connection is same. Only the display thing is changing here now. So any doubts here? Any doubts? Any doubts? How you people are doing? Any doubts I am asking?
Sir, R4 practical and theoretical मध्ये difference कितीच असतो?
Actually, we have to adjust this one. I will tell exactly. We'll do that one. Exactly, it should have to some values. It should have to show here. See here, some difference it came now. Sorry, if R4 I have not connected. Difference means the error. It is 10 kilo means there means up to 9.9 only we have to get, or 10.1. 3% we can vary. That's it. We have to get here. So much difference is there. So we have to go for the calibration now. Here, the kids we have to check once again.
मग सर डिफरन्स
Difference
असतो का?
जास्त आ गए ना अभी difference. See here, I have made all kits. I have made all resistance values 0 here now. Once again, we will do that one. One more value will take that one. I have made all values 0 here. Okay, 0. At this condition, R1 and R3 are 0. So bridge is balanced because R1 is also 0, R3 is also 0. So voltage drop across these two will be 0 only. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any one values I will change that one here. Here. It is only R1 equal to 10 into 1. 10 ohm I have changed that one. So to make the bridge balance here now, I will not touch R1. I will change the R3 now here now. 10. I will change in the form of 100 here. See here. 100 ohm we have considered here. 100 ohm. Still the bridge is unbalanced here now. Balance is there exactly.
Yes, sir.
Little bit change I am getting here now. Actually, just a minute. I will change one more value here. Okay. Now the bridge is seeing balanced or
Balance.
okay. So bridge is balanced now. One more value we calculate here now. I have not changed anything here now. Same 10K is I have considered. R1 equal to 10 ohm. Only 10 ohm hai. R2 equal to just a minute, just a minute. The mistake happened in the previous is R2 equal to 1K we have used previous reading. See here. This one is 1K. This one is 560. The downside it is common point, but upper side 1, 2, 3 is there. 3 terminals are there.
Yes.
Upper side 3 terminals are there here. See here. 1K it is nothing but R2 equal to 1K you use here now. R2 equal to 1K. R3 equal to this one is 0, 0, 0, 100 into 1. 100 into 1 is nothing but 100 plus 2 into 1 is nothing but 2. 102. Calculate R4 now. 1000 into 102 divided by 10. 1000 into 102 divided by 10. How much you got? 10,200.
Yes, sir.
10,200 is nothing but 10.2K. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So which one we have connected to the 10K now? 10K is the practical value, but theoretical value, how much you got?
10.2K.
10.2K. Take this one as reading number 1. Take this one as reading number 1. Okay. Another reading I will take now. Another reading. Again, I will make all that points into 0. Again, I will make all that point 0. So here I have increased more that one. R1 value I have increased more here now. Three points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here now. वो भी 10 ये भी 10 हो जाएगा. One, two. Okay. Second reading. Second one you take down. R1 equal to 2 into 100. 2 into 100. This one is 0. So 200 ohm. R1 equal to 200. R2 equal to 1000. R3 equal to, this one is 0. 0. Here 2 into 1000. It is 2000. Plus this one is 0. This one is 1 into 10. Plus 1 into 10 is nothing but 210. 2010 ohm R3 equal to. Calculate R4 now. Second reading. R1 equal to 200 ohm. R2 equal to 1000 ohm. R3 equal to 2010 ohm. Calculate R4. How much you got? Any one person you can tell na answer. Why you people are waiting? What is the answer?
10K.
1000 into 2001 divided by 200 is nothing but 10K. How much
Yes.
we have used? Practice. This is theoretical. Practical also 10K. We have used 10K as a practical now. So both are matching here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, instead of 10K, I will use 5K now. I will use 5K, and instead of R2 equal to 1K, I will use 561 now. Okay, we'll check that one. Bridge will check that one. I will change. I have changed the bridge now. See here now. Bridge is balanced now.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, you note down now. Third reading. R1 equal to 2 into 10. 2 into 10 plus 2 into 1 is nothing but 22. 22 ohm. R1 equal to 22. R2 equal to 560. We have connected to the 560. R3 equal to, this one is 0, 0, 0. 2 into 100. R3 equal to 2 into 100. Plus this one is 0. This one is 0. 200. So R4 equal to, calculate now. 560 into 200 divided by 22. Calculate. How much you got? 5K? Got 5K or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you understood all three readings you write down. Okay. Is it clear or not?
Yes.
The concept is clear. Just a minute. I will go to the laptop and I will continue. So all of you have noted down the values. I note down the values in the observation table. I will show here the observation table. The first one is 0, 1. What is the R1 value first reading?
10.
First one is,
ते आधीचे दोन घ्यायचेत का नाही?
नाही, पहिला वाला cancel करो. Only last thing you consider. Last three readings. R1 equal to 10 ohm. Okay. And R2 equal to 1K is nothing but 1000. R3 equal to
102.
102. And R4 practical is nothing but 10 kilo ohm. Yes. 10
Yes, sir.
kilo ohm is nothing but
10.
10,000. Okay. Theoretical value, how much you got? 10,000.
2K.
10.2K. I will write directly. Here also I will write 10K. 10K here. Okay. So second reading. Second reading. Second one you consider R1 equal to how much?
200.
200. R2 equal to
1000.
1000 again. R3 equal to
2010.
2010. R4 practical value is 10K only, but theoretical value got that
10.
one also 10K one. Okay, third one, third value. R1 equal to 22,
R2
R2 equal to 560 ohm, and R3 equal to 200 ohm. So the practical value is 5K and theoretical value will also
5K.
5K here. So these three readings you write down in the practical book. Okay. So any doubts regarding this?
No, sir.
Is it clear? This experiment we are not going to do in the virtual lab. Already we have done. The other experiments, similar way, the formula is same for the Kelvin double bridge also. Some changes will occur the R1 and R2 value. So based on that, we'll continue the next practical year. Any doubts? So theory part is not yet started. For that reason, so this much I have direct by taking the formula. I have explained this one. Is it clear?
Yes,
The
sir.
conclusion last. The unknown high resistance is measured by using Whitson bridge. 10 kilo ohm we have measured by using the Whitson bridge. 5 kilo ohm also we have measured by the Whitson bridge. We have measured, and both the values are matched to the theoretical and practical values are matched. We can say that one. Okay. So we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next practical. That is experiment number 4. We'll continue in the next practical. Can I close now?
Yes, sir.
What is the timing? Up to 12:15 is there, no?
Yes, sir.
Timing another 10 minutes is there. Okay, no problem.